Good afternoon, Pokesports. With another VGC Battle Stadium Series 2 video, bringing you a Mabosstiff team. Now, this team is from Pokeberm, who does have a YouTube channel. Make sure to check out Pokeberm down below in the description. We have played against Pokeberm many times. We have used Pokeberm's team on this channel many times. And he used Mabosstiff somewhat recently, maybe like 2 weeks ago. But hey, I never got to make a video on it, so here I am. Now, with Mabosstiff on the channel at the ends of Series 2 to see if it can maybe do a thing in Series 2 before the series does in fact end. And here we have a Perish Trap team with Mabosstiff and Jawlock. So the thing with Mabosstiff that makes it a little interesting is not the Intimidate, it's the Stakeout, which is an ability that that isn't run on many Pokemon, because not that many Pokemon have that ability to begin with. So the fact that not that many Pokemon have it makes it a little bit unique in that regard. And on top of that, it has a move called Jawlock. Jawlock prevents you and the person you use it on from leaving the field. You know what else prevents people from leaving the field? Gothitelle. You know what kills people if they remain on the field? Perish Song. So that's kind of what the goal is today. And on top of it, in case your opponent wants to switch out and wants to leave the field and has a way to do so, albeit a switching move like Volt Switch or U-Turn, maybe I swap out of the Gothitelle, maybe they are a ghost type, they can switch freely. Mabosstiff will do double damage to the Pokemon that switches in and or out. So that's the cool thing about Mabosstiff that we can do with Perish Trap. Now, the other Pokemon on the team are kind of just Pokemon that are meant to slow down the pace of the game, such as the Rotom and the Arcanine, just kind of meant to sit there and slow down the pace of the game. This Arcanine is actually a Eject Pack, which is really convenient, especially for Perish Trap, and I'm excited to see what that can do in today's video. Oh, also, there's a Dragapult on the team. That just does damage. That's pretty much all Dragapult does, is does damage. That's one of our few damage dealers on the team. Hopefully it gets to showcase itself in today's video. But we're going to be trying to use Mabosstiff the most of the time. So fingers crossed that'll actually get a lot of play today. So if you guys are excited to see Mabosstiff here in action on Pokesports, go ahead, hit the like button down below and subscribe to Pokesports if you haven't done so already. But with that said, let's get on to today's video. Holy Paradox Mons! 5 Paradox Mons and a Torkoal. Oh boy. Well, Dragapult outspeeds their whole team. I think the only plan here has to be to lead Dragapult, lead Screamtail, set dual screens, hope Mabosstiff can do something in the end game, and pray. Right. Because, like, what else are we supposed to do? Like, I could do Arcanine and go with the whole overheat thing. But no. We're going to bring Goth. We're going to bring Screamtail. We're going to set screens up. And we're going to try Perish Trap shenanigans. Because, like, how else do we beat, like, 5 base 570 Mons? And a Torkoal. Like, we can't set Trick Room to try to be faster than them. Because then they end up having the Torkoal. The Torkoal outspeed everything on my team. And blast me with an Eruption. So maybe. I'll play the slow game with them. I just have to make sure that I'll be able to do damage. Granny, it's late. Go home. Iron Hands and Fluttermane on the field. Okay. Do I Terrastalize here? Am I Fairy Terra Dragon Darts? While just setting up Light Screen. I don't hate that idea. Let's do it. Because the Fairy Terror will protect us from the Fairy type. Will also help protect us from the Ghost type. I mean, Fluttermane is the one Pokemon that Dragapult does not want to see. Fluttermane arguably is the one reason Dragapult isn't in the meta currently. It's like it's kind of an off-meta mon. It's not a horrible Pokemon, but it's still, you know, not common for a reason. They get the fake they get the crit on the fake out. Off to a great start so far. But at least the Dragon Darts can do relative damage. I'll take that amount of damage as they go for the Dazzling Gleam. Okay. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get any screens up. But I should be able to get a Phantom Force here this time. And again, I'm gonna try. Actually, I could take the iron. I could take the Iron Hands with me here. I feel like a combination Dragon Darts plus Play Rough might be enough to finish the hands here. Ooh, yeah, it's looking like it is. Yes, okay, we got rid of an Iron Hands. That is not an easy feat. It just took 2 whole turns and all of my attacks. Imprison. Are you Perish in Prison? Bruh, this would be the one thing I faced today is Perish in Prison. That's wild. Oh, I'm gonna Protect. Can I Perish? Oh, well, I'm gonna try. Yeah, I think I can. We'll see if I live this turn, though. I don't think I will. I think the Flutter, the Screamtail has fulfilled its meaning in life. I haven't seen booster energy on either one of these, which is good news. Because it means that the Dragon Pulse should still be outspeeding both of them. Oh, in fact, my Screamtail's outspeeding both of them. That's not normal. Wait, you're hitting your own Fluttermane here with the Sludge Wave. It does knock my Screamtail, and honestly, Fluttermane... Okay, it crits my Screamtail. Okay. 1. Are they saying Trick Room? No, that's a Shadow Ball. Hold up. That's weird. That's a weird speed tier you have. Alright, well, everyone's Perish Trap is now falling. I'm gonna go into Mabosstiff. Because here's the thing. Perish Trap is up, right? Perish Trap is up. So, what that means is... I can Dragon Darts now onto the Moth. And the Fluttermane is forced to swap. I don't know if it's gonna swap this turn, next turn, whenever. But eventually it has to swap. And since it has Imprison, it has Dazzling Gleam, it has Shadow Ball, it probably doesn't have Moonblast. So I think I can live a Dazzling Gleam. So I'm just gonna go for the Jaw Lock here onto Fluttermane. Because then my Stakeout will activate if it swaps. It's not swapping. Uh-oh. It's actually gonna Terrastalize into Fairy. Oh boy. Well, the good news is they can't swap now once I bring in my Shadow Tagger. Well, actually, they can't swap now because I will knock the Iron Moth. Oh, I won. Oh, GG. Cool. No, I don't win. I still have to knock out whatever they swap in. But the Fluttermane will go down eventually. Do I take this? Hopefully I take this. Ooh, I do. The Jawlock's gonna do absolutely nothing, though. Great damage, though. Hold on. That actually did something meaningful. Neither Mon can run. Flutter will go down in 2. They have 1 Mon left. It's Torkoal. Photosynthesis activates. Don't be speed. Special defense. Okay. Listen, I ain't complaining. I ain't doubting. You do you, and I will do me. Double protecting. And then next turn, what do I do? That's fine too. I'm gonna die no matter what happens next turn with both these Pokemon. So I think I'm just gonna do as much damage to this Torkoal as I possibly can. And then 1v1 Torkoal with a Gothitelle. Is that actually my best play, though? Nah, I'm gonna swap in my Goth. Yeah. I swap in my Goth and I try to Jaw Lock Torkoal. Like I said, I'm gonna lose both my Mons this turn anyway. So I might as well keep the one alive that does damage. Let's see if Goth can actually take this combination of hits. I might. It's gonna be a single targeted eruption though. We'll see. Goth, how much can you take? Oh, the heat wave. Yeah, you could take that. Beautiful. Citrus procs. Thank you. Awesome. I guess they were sure that I was gonna hit them that turn, which is why they're like, why would I eruption? All right, perish count on the flutter falls to 0. Lovely. And now it's Torkoal versus 2. And I have a fake out turn. Problem is Torkoal has protect. He probably knows that I have a fake out turn, but I have a fake out turn. So let's Dragon Darts. Perfect, he didn't know. Free damage for no reason. Ooh, Torkoal is taking these though. Do I win? We have to foul play and protect. We have to be very cautious here. Make sure that we get as many hits in as possible. This is a tanky Torkoal, dude. Can we take another heat wave? We have like 60 SHP. Oh no, we have 107. Yeah, we take another heat wave. Beautiful. All right, foul play again. It's not doing a lot of damage. It's gonna have to be foul play plus Dragon Darts plus Phantom Force. Dragon Darts is technically more damage, so let's do Dragon Darts. Dude, this Torkoal has to be like max HP, max defense. Oh, that was that a crit, that last one? No, it was just a little bit more damage. The foul play is gonna be enough to knock out the Torkoal, and with that, we're getting a win with Mabosstiff. There wasn't much Mabosstiff did. I mean, it got the jaw lock on the Flutter Mane, which did damage to the Flutter Mane. It didn't keep the Flutter Mane on the field because the Flutter Mane only had 2 spots left with it. But regardless, it won the game. It was there. You saw it. King Shy with the Dozo, Geary, Lycanroc, T-Tar, Bundle, and Glamora. Dozo Tatsugiri. How does this team deal with Dozo Tatsugiri? I mean, I do have Perish Song. I could actually just bring Screamtail without, right? Bring a Screamtail without the Goth because the Goth isn't necessary when the Dozo and Tatsugiri can't swap out. So my opponent either leads T-Tar and Lycanroc, which would be very bad for me, or they lead Bundle and Glamora. Should be a little bit better. Regardless, I think Arcanine isn't the end of the world. I could bring Arcanine and be kind of okay. I could actually go double dog lead. Maybe. Bring the Screamtail in the back, bring the Goth in the back. I mean, Goth, like I said, isn't necessary though. So let me just bring Rotom here. Is this enough damage? It might be enough. Screamtail doesn't do damage, but I can get Light Screen up to reduce damage, and then in a way, I'm doing damage? Does that make any sense? Nope. King Shy. Please don't lead T-Tar and Lycanroc. Thank you. Dang it. It's T-Tar and Lycanroc. Alright. Alright. I got the Intimidate off for what it's worth. I could even terrestrialize the dog here. I wouldn't even be too mad about that. Grass Terra, like what are they going to do to me? Problem is I can't hit them back, but I can swap. So I think what I will do is I will attack the Lycanroc. In fact, I will double the Lycanroc here. Now if the Lycanroc protects, GG's. But we have to have faith in our team. If we lose faith in this team, then who will have faith in this team, right? We have to be the ones with the faith. All right, they Rock Slide. That's okay. It doesn't do that much damage. That sucks. They also Rock Slide. They're faster than Mabosstiff. That also sucks. Okay, next. JK, I guess we're playing it out. Well, that sure wasn't fun. My thing is that they... I don't even know, man. Like, that's just... what am I supposed to do? And they have Fire Fang. And it crits me. Like, am I meant to win this game? Is this game... What's happening here? The stars aren't aligning for this one. Rock Slide. Let me guess. No way! Like, okay, I guess. Like... all right. What do I got left in me? Is the question. I haven't done damage to... I haven't been allowed to play the game yet. Let's see if I'll be able to this turn. What's sad is if they have Dozo in the back, I now lose. Because I wasn't allowed to attack once so far. Alright, Rock Slide into Rotom. Rock Slide. It's Scarf T-Tart too, isn't it? It's the only reason these Rock Slides are outspeeding. Rock Slide. Okay! You don't have to win every game, guys. You just don't. You don't have to do it. And I'm not gonna play that one. That one's not meant to happen. Let's cleanse the palate. Let's move on to the next. Let's forget that ever happened. GG's. Psych. Vivillon. Vivillon, Iron Hands, and Fluttermane. Double ghost types on my opponent's side of the field this time. This might not be the Perish Trap time. This might be one of the few moments where we don't want Perish Trap here. So I'm actually gonna go Dragapult Arcanine and then just bring these two Bozos in the back. I'm gonna leave my Screamtail and my Goth behind. I just don't think that against two ghosts that there's much we could do, and I just realized I made a big mistake by leading Arcanine into a potential King Gambit. Hopefully I'm not punished. Like, hopefully they don't realize. But if they're halfway intelligent, they're going to realize that I have two potential Intimidators on the team. So they're going to be like, Defiant. But we'll see. We'll see what Nick decides to do. The good news is the Dragapult should be able to maybe deal with the Golden Go. Maybe. But again, King Gambit can really tear my team to pieces. I almost wish this Arcanine just wasn't Intimidate. It would have been convenient right about now. Hold on. Oh, never mind. I thought my opponent was running out of time, but clearly the Mabosstiff is just confusing the heck out of them. I get it. Confused the heck out of me too. Great Tusk is the profile pick. Fluttermane, Vivillon, thank goodness you did not lead with King Gambit. In fact, I think this is actually a very good lead for me to lead into. I should be able to take care of the Fluttermane. I just have to Fairy Terra. Like I did in game 1. Yeah. Overheat. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, do I even have to? Maybe I just Snarl. Snarl, Fairy Terra, Dragon Darts, Vivillon. Yeah. Dragon Dart should be enough. Dragon Darts plus Snarl should be enough to knock the Vivillon here. The thing is, like, I have to attack the Vivillon because Vivillon is giving Friend Guard to the Fluttermane, causing the Fluttermane to be that much tankier. If I can get rid of that, then my life will be a little easier. They're also going to Terrasilize something. I'm assuming that this is going to be none other than Fluttermane. Oh. Oh, it's Ghost. Well, that doesn't change anything. That actually helps me. And if you're going to waste Terra on your Vivillon, you be my guest. Dragon Dart's going to take it down to 1 HP. The Power Gem is going to hit my Arcanine, but not going to be enough damage to knock me out. Not even take me to half here. Sleep Powder. Dodges. And Snarl connects. That was a roller coaster of a turn there, but you know what? We're coming out of that one on top. Nice. All of that work just to get rid of a stupid butterfly. Works for me. And I live another power gym too, especially after the Snarl. Iron Bundle coming out now. Not the greatest thing in the world. Ooh, especially since it's Quark Drive. I protect. And I think I go for the Phantom Force onto the Flutter Mane. Battle was canceled. Or you can run. Come on, Nick. You could have played that one out. I just got rid of a butterfly. You still had your whole team's worth of damage there. You can't forfeit because you miss a sleep powder. That's 75% accurate. Did you expect to hit it? All right, whatever. GG's. Holy Hard Trick Room. With a Flutter Mane, though. Okay, Flutter Mane's going to make a guest appearance on this Hard Trick Room team. Fun. The good news is I outspeed every Pokemon on my opponent's side of the field. The other good news is that I can Perish Trap everything here except for the Flutter Mane. We just have to be a little bit cautious with stopping their Trick Room, if that's what they're going to do. If I even can, right? I mean, I'm going to try. I can undo the Trick Room with Goth for what it's worth. Maybe I just do it right away. I'm a Mabosstiff and I Scream Tail and I Gothitelle in the back. And then the last mon should probably be something that can take care of the, I don't know, rest of their team. Problem is, I don't know if that Pokemon exists. Is it really Dragapult? It might have to be. I mean, against double fairies is a little scary. Even Arcanine isn't the best thing in the world. Fire doesn't deal with the Armarouge. I guess it's Rotom. Rotom and Sun? I'm not convinced that Rotom can win the game on its own. I am convinced that I'm just going to have to take down two very important Pokemon on my opponent's side of the field, and hopefully they're left with two unimportant Pokemon in the back. Then again, we'll see. That might be my only hope. All right, Indeedee and Flutter. It's not great. I mean, it's bad for my Mabosstiff, that's for sure. I don't really think I have a great switch out either. So I'll just protect. Set light screen. I think behind a light screen I can deal with the Flutter Mane, but like just not at the moment. The Flutter Mane is actually problematic, but do they actually set Trick Room in front of my slower team while they have the Flutter Mane on the field? Who knows? Nope, they're just gonna go for Dazzling Gleam. Okay. That hurts a lot. Is that Specs? I don't know why that felt like it did a lot more damage than it should have. And they do set Trick Room in front of my faster team. Listen, man, be my guest. Works for me. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to attempt a Jaw Lock on to... Do I Jaw Lock and Perish? I guess I Jaw Lock and Perish. Why not? They Helping Hand. Oh, they're going to regret that once they can't switch their Ghost type out. Oh. If there was a Ghost type. Wow, Jaw Lock. Huh. Would you look at that? Interesting. Now, unfortunately, only one of their Pokemon heard the Perish song, so it's kind of a wasted Perish song, but I will take that. Didn't expect it to do that much damage. Hi, Torkoal. I did get Light Screen up. Okay, this is a little problematic. I'm gonna Jaw Lock Torkoal now. And Screamtail, I guess, will go in a Rotom. I think Screamtail did its job. And Rotom now has to do its job. I guess I should have perished again. It's going to be a lot of damage here. I'm going to need Light Screen to work overtime. Especially after a Helping Hand boost. Yeah. Light Screen better work overtime. There's the Eruption. I do not think Mabosstiff can take this. If Mabosstiff takes this, I'll be surprised. Yeah, no. The Rotom does, though. In fact, I could take another one. Surprisingly. Is it possible to undo the Trick Room? Why am I Steel Terror? Out of all things, I don't want to be a Steel Terror right about now. Alright, I'm going to attempt to undo. It's poison. I don't need poison right now. Yeah, I guess we're going for Hydro Pump on Torkoal. The second Helping Hand. The second helping of Helping Hand. Again, Rotom should live this. Assuming I don't get high rolled. I don't get high rolled. I double live here with my team. Oh, but boy, did we take damage. We took a lot of damage. But we got a bunch of food, baby. Okay, Rotom's gonna get the Wiki. Citrus on the Goth. Can I connect with the Hydro? I can't, because welcome to Pokesports. Oh my goodness, dude. That's just hot garbage. Like, well, I guess I'm gonna Hydro. The fact that they didn't go for... Okay, they just went for a Heat Wave. The fact that they didn't go for a Helping Hand or Follow Me means they just went for Trick Room. So I'm going to Trick Room the Trick Room here. Okay, good. All right, so I Trick Room the Trick Room just so I can knock the DD this turn and just so I can be in regular rooms by the end of this turn. I should outspeed the rest of their team. As long as I can connect with another Hydro, I should knock out the Torkoal there. But geez, was this annoying. All right, and Weirdness disappears. Okay, so I could preserve a Fake Out for later. T-Tar. That's not an easy one. The Sand's gonna... It's not gonna be too kind to me here. All right, well, let's go into Screamtail. They probably protect Torkoal. They have Heat Wave Protect. So I'm going to go for the Willow onto T-Tar, just so I can try to slow the game down a little bit. I'm expecting a Torkoal Protect and then an attack onto the Rotom. Okay, no Protect from Torkoal, but I do get the Willow off, so I will take that for what it's worth. Torkoal probably just Heat Waves again. T-Tar Rock Slide. Something's going to dodge. Screamtail, that's huge. The Rotom's going to live. That's also huge. And then Heat Wave. Okay, double connects on the Heat Wave, but it's fine. Oh, the problem is now I can't go for Perish Song. Oh, that's so annoying. I needed that Torkoal to protect, my friends. I think I definitely needed Torkoal to protect. Oh, this gets awkward. That Hydro Pump miss is coming back to haunt me. What do I even do anymore? I can't even Terrasilize to save me. Normal Terra doesn't do anything. Steel Terra, I'm 1 HP. Well, let's just fake out the Torkoal. Clap. Since Torkoal looks like it doesn't have Protect at this point. Nothing. I got nothing cooking. And my defense is going to fall. My opponent's getting all the lucky RNG right now. This might just be game. I live at 2. There's no way of me healing, which is the issue, right? Yeah, let's terrestrialize now. Go for the T-Tar. Go for the foul play on T-Tar. Hope Torkoal misses every heat wave. Like, there's nothing I could do here. I'm trying to play to my win conditions, but I think my win condition was that Hydro Pump. I know that Hydro Pump is gone. Man, it wouldn't help here. But boy, do I miss Scald for just being a good water move that doesn't have an 85% accuracy. All right, I was pretty much banking on a crit there. Didn't get it. I don't even live the crunch. Big sad. Foul play. Nothing's happening. Unfortunately, Goth. Oh, there's the crit. I'm getting clear smogged by Torkoal. That's GG. Man, that Hydro miss really came back to bite me, dude. Oh, well. You can't win them all. This just so happens to be the one that we can't win. GG's. I knew you have the rental code for the Mabosstiff team. Thank you so much, Berm, for making this team public and making this team in general, because it is a lot of fun. Now, I'm not completely sold on Mabosstiff. It feels like in today's battles, it was an item, but it wasn't the most expensive item on the market. It was definitely there. I don't know if its purpose was filled, but I like the fact that it got to use Jaw Lock, and it actually got to one-shot a lot of things in today's video, which was nice. Specifically Fluttermanes. I feel like we went against Fluttermane probably 4 times in a row in today's video, which sucks because we're trying to run Perish Trap, and that doesn't help us at all. But that just goes to show how popular Fluttermane is as a Pokemon. Other than that, Screamtail's tanky, Gothitelle's an annoying Pokemon. Arcanine with the overheat was kind of nice. The one thing about this team that I will say that I missed a lot was a fighting type move. So I'm trying to look here and wondering if the fighting type move can kind of be squeezed in here. Like, I know Mabosstiff has Wild Charge, but if we have Rotom on the team, do we really need Double Electric? So maybe, I don't know, does Mabosstiff learn a fighting type move? I know Arcanine learns Close Combat, so that might be an option. Who knows? Regardless, team was a lot of fun. Grab the rental code while it's out, because I have no idea how long Berm's going to keep it out for. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, go ahead and hit the like button down below and subscribe to Pokesports if you haven't done so already. All right, that said, have a great night. Peace out. Bye-bye.